The Rocky Mountain Farmers Union, Bayashte, Northern Navajo Farmers and Ranchers. Farming, we're all supporting each other as farmers, and we're working and cooperating with each other, and we're finding ways to lobby on behalf of Navajo farmers in Northern Navajo. And we're hoping that we can make some changes, positive changes, and become more self-reliant here in Northern New Mexico.
So we're here on the Bitty Baby Foods farm in Cuddy near Shiprock, New Mexico. We grow mostly corn, white corn that we harvest and process down into nashjiji, a traditional dried streamed corn product, and then also some squash and melon.
This is Skoden Farms. It was 2 acres of blue corn, but now it's about 1 acre, and then I just planted 2 acres of white corn this season.
My business name is Basidza, from Navajo to English. I stand. So this is how I stand. I make a living. This is my livelihood. We're on the reservation right at the edge now.
The irrigation starts here at Hogback, New Mexico. The Hogback is right here. This water that the canal flows down through probably another, I'm gonna say 13, 14 miles to furnish water for farmers.
We are constantly getting about 180 CFS, 12,000 acres that we can irrigate. But right now, estimates says that we only utilize about 25% of that.
So we got water, and in my opinion, there's no excuse not to do any type of farming.
The problem is not really the infrastructure. It's the way the irrigation system, the farms are governed.
It's not consistent. And that's not fair to the farmers. They plant, they look forward to a good harvest, and then the water is shut off for whatever reason. And all the hard work that the farmers have done up to that point is literally for nothing. Because this time of the year, in July, the heat is intense in the Shiprock area, and plants that don't get their nourishment week or 2, they start curling up.
Right now, this season over in Shiprock, there's a lot of issues with the irrigation system. So when I got here in the middle of June, the water had been off for a week for repairs. There's 2 different irrigation kind of managers or utilities. So the first one had shut it off for some repairs on the canal maybe. Then we got water back for a few days, and then the other irrigation manager shut it off for other downstream issues. We've had it for a couple weeks, but then now we're 2 weeks without water again. So
we were told the water was turned off because they needed to lay some new pipes. Why couldn't that have been done off season?
For me at this plot, I'm subleasing, so my situation's a little different. This is a land that has been farmed in a long time, like many plots here in Shiprock. And people want to come in and farm those lands, but when you step on those lands, you got to consider that these water lines haven't been maintained for 10 years or 5 years. So that means there's mud, clogged, and you're not even going to get any water at all. So the land becomes unusable with no water, and it becomes a big loss for Navajo Nation. We have this capability to grow food and contribute to food sovereignty, but it's we have all these barriers that deter us from becoming sovereign.
We can't take it for granted because there's a fight right now upstream into southern Colorado with the ranchers and farmers up that way who do want this water. If we neglect the rights here, they see it, we're gonna lose our rights.
This is a main canal, and it's lined, concrete lined, and it's probably put in around the 1950s. But with trees growing like this, it's breaking the canal. the canal will start seeping, so we're going to start losing water through the ground. One of these mature Russian olives will drink about 300 gallons per day of water.
That water could be used downstream. We need all the entities to come together and to all work together as one and set a goal and move forward from there. Right now, with what we have as different irrigation entities, we're separated.
Basically anything that can go wrong will go wrong, but it's like cool to see the way like that we come together and like overcome whatever happens, that there's like people willing to help out, and yeah, I guess a lot of creativity and being used to like those kinds of challenges, like finding ways to get through them. So
When you're a farmer, you need a lot of help. And I think coming together and working with other farmers really gives you a chance to see what they're doing, and you learn from each other, and you come together and you become a support group for each other, because farming is not easy. And when you have more people helping you, it really does help. And not only out in the field, but mental health is a big issue for a lot of farmers, because we do our living based on hope for rain, hope for water, and hope for good crops every year so that we can feed our families and our communities. Recently, we started lobbying in Washington, D.C., and we were working with Arizona and New Mexico legislators. And we met with some of the legislators' assistants to find out ways that they can influence the Bureau of Indian Affairs to work cooperatively with our Northern Navajo farmers and ranchers, so that we can figure out ways to get past the land leasing issues and just being able to transfer permits and find ways to allow us to get water to each and every farm.
We advocated from our area that we want something for the Bureau of the federal government to clarify their policies on farmland. And we took it all the way up to Washington. And it's still in process, but I think that we're making some headway. And we're getting recognized, that's what it is. It's a local voice that we're putting out there. It's not a political voice or anything. It's the actual getting together with farmers and actually doing what needs to be done, and just having a voice out there, getting our concerns out there through this farmers union. That's what it is, and I can feel the excitement of the union wanting to help.
Navajo farmers should really consider joining the Farmers Union, mainly because the education piece is so important. I mean, just broaden the area of learning how different farming is occurring now. Looking at the soil and recognizing when the soil is ill and needs help. And that's the kind of information that we need, plus water, understanding what the water process is all about. The Farmers Union will do that. And I think that's just exceptional.
We need young people to come home and make these farms successful, so that we can use our water rights and protect those rights and be able to feed the families and the communities and our livestock all at the same time.
There's a desperate need for young farmers here on the Navajo Nation. We need those young folks to come back to the reservation, to making sure that these lands are used so that our water rights aren't going to be questioned later. We need to keep these lands in operation so that we can still keep our water rights.
Help us here, the Farmers Union. We're here.